A cold river can take a life in seconds, but sometimes it also reveals the true value of a human heart. On a bright spring morning, while hundreds of people hurried across a quiet countryside bridge without stopping, one exhausted single father carrying nothing but an old backpack and years of heartbreak heard desperate cries echo across the water. A luxury SUV had crashed through the railing and was sinking into the rushing river below. People stood frozen in fear, recording the terrifying moment with their phones instead of moving. Without asking who was trapped inside, without caring about his own safety, the poor father threw himself into the freezing current. He had already lost almost everything life could take away from him, but he refused to let another family lose someone they loved that day. Before we continue, if you believe kindness always comes back in unexpected ways and everyone deserves a second chance, please like this video, leave a comment, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to the channel, Real Dad Story. Your support helps us continue sharing emotional stories that remind the world compassion still exists. Nathan Mercer had never imagined that his life would become such a difficult journey. At only 35 years old, his face already carried the exhaustion of a man twice his age. 3 years earlier, his beloved wife had passed away after a sudden illness, leaving him alone to raise his 8-year-old son, Oliver. Since then, every sunrise meant another battle against unpaid bills, empty cupboards, and endless uncertainty. Nathan worked wherever he could find honest labor. Some mornings he unloaded heavy trucks at construction sites. Other afternoons he repaired broken fences, cleaned gardens, or carried furniture for strangers. There were days he earned enough to buy fresh groceries, but there were also nights when he quietly skipped dinner so Oliver could have an extra sandwich before going to bed. Despite their poverty, Nathan refused to complain because he wanted his son to grow up believing dignity was worth more than wealth. That beautiful morning had started like many others. The warm daylight spread gently across the hills as birds sang above blooming trees. Nathan and Oliver were walking toward a nearby town after finishing a temporary landscaping job. The little boy smiled while carrying a tiny lunchbox that held the last homemade muffins his father had baked before sunrise. Although their shoes were worn and their clothes were faded from years of use, they laughed together about simple things, proving happiness does not always depend on money. Nathan secretly worried about the rent due the following week, but he hid every fear behind gentle smiles because children deserve hope instead of anxiety. As they reached the old bridge crossing the river, the peaceful morning suddenly turned into chaos. Tires screeched violently against the pavement. A black luxury SUV spun out of control after avoiding a speeding truck. The vehicle smashed through the guardrail and plunged into the river with an enormous splash. For a terrifying moment everything became silent before frightened screams filled the air. The vehicle slowly disappeared beneath the surface while the powerful current pulled it farther away. Nathan didn't think about danger. He only remembered how helpless he had felt watching doctors fail to save his wife years earlier. He could not stand by and watch another life disappear. Handing his backpack to Oliver, he sprinted toward the broken railing and dived into the icy water. The freezing current hit him like a wall, but determination pushed him forward. Fighting against the river, he reached the sinking vehicle and struggled to open the driver's door. After several desperate attempts, he managed to pull out a woman who had lost consciousness from the impact. Her expensive clothes, elegant jewelry, and designer watch meant nothing to him. All he saw was another human being fighting for one more breath. Using every remaining ounce of strength, Nathan dragged her toward the riverbank while several bystanders finally rushed forward to help lift her onto solid ground. Emergency crews arrived within minutes and immediately began medical treatment. Nathan quietly stepped back, soaked from head to toe, shivering beneath the warm daylight. He noticed the woman slowly opening her eyes as paramedics surrounded her. She searched desperately through the crowd as if looking for someone, but before anyone could point toward Nathan, he gently took Oliver's hand and walked away. He believed saving someone should never come with expectations of praise, reward, or recognition. They disappeared down the road before anyone learned his name. The rescued woman was Victoria Hale, one of the country's youngest self-made millionaires and founder of a successful technology company that employed thousands of people. Newspapers often described her as brilliant, determined, and generous, yet few people knew how lonely success had become after years of focusing only on work. When doctors later told her an unknown man had risked his own life to save hers before quietly leaving, she felt something she had not experienced in years. Gratitude mixed with regret because she never even had the chance to say thank you. Meanwhile, Nathan returned to his ordinary life as if nothing extraordinary had happened. The following morning he woke before dawn, prepared breakfast for Oliver, and headed toward another construction site hoping someone needed extra workers. Days passed, but steady employment remained impossible. Eventually their landlord placed a final eviction notice on the apartment door. Nathan spent that evening pretending everything would be fine while silently calculating impossible numbers in his head. After Oliver fell asleep, he sat beside the window staring into the daylight fading beyond the neighborhood, wondering how one man could work so hard and still remain trapped by poverty. Victoria never forgot the face she had briefly seen through blurry eyes beside the river. Security footage from nearby traffic cameras eventually showed the rescuer walking away with a young boy. Determined to find him, she hired investigators, not to repay a debt with money alone but because she wanted to understand why someone with so little had been willing to risk everything for a complete stranger. Weeks later, one investigator located Nathan working beneath the hot afternoon sun repairing a public playground. Victoria arrived quietly without luxury cars or media cameras. She watched from a distance as Nathan patiently tightened loose swings before kneeling to help a frightened little girl climb safely onto the slide. The same courage he had shown in the river appeared in every small act of kindness. She finally understood that his bravery had not been accidental. It was simply who he was. Nathan was surprised to see the elegant woman standing nearby, healthy and smiling beneath the clear blue sky. Before she could even express her gratitude, he politely insisted that anyone would have done the same. He never mentioned his own hardships or asked for assistance. Victoria noticed his worn gloves, patched boots, and tired eyes but also saw the quiet pride he carried. She realized offering him charity would only wound the dignity he protected so carefully. Instead, she chose another path. After learning about Nathan's years of construction experience and remarkable reputation for honesty, she invited him to interview for a facilities management position at one of her expanding community development projects. The role offered stable income, healthcare, flexible hours for raising Oliver, and opportunities to grow through training rather than handouts. Nathan hesitated at first, believing others were more qualified, but Victoria reminded him that courage, responsibility, and integrity were qualifications impossible.